Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sylvia Barrock, and in today's video I'm going to talk about the stock which is about to explode very soon. Stay tuned. Before I start guys, make sure you check out my free trading course. I'm going to post the link just in the description below. I am discussing some important topics. I am talking about how to find the best setups, what are the best setups for what market cycles, and so forth. Now the stock which I would like to talk about is Big 5. I really like this stock and I've been trading this stock in the past couple of times, so this has been a huge mover in the past year. Let's start right away with the technical analysis, and after that I'm going to show you also what growth potential this stock has and why it is also very important to check out those fundamentals. Now, if we look back, since last year the stock went from 90 cents into $37. So this is a huge move, very nice mover since last year, and it looks like it might continue higher. So if I scroll out here and I zoom out, we see very strong momentum to the upside, small consolidation, small pullbacks, long consolidations here, followed by a huge breakout. Again, I would like to mention that kind of a setup here, guys, because this is one of my favorite setups. So the longer the consolidation, the more explosive the move to the upside. And this is one of my favorite setups, which I explain in the Barrock Accelerator trading course. This is the paid version of my free course. I'm explaining there how to find exactly those setups and why they're so profitable. Basically, what you have is a very long consolidation and short pullbacks of very strong companies and very good looking charts with strong momentum to the upside. They are setting up nicely, consolidating for a while, and after that they're ready to explode to the upside. We saw that a couple of times with this stock which I'm talking about right now, Big 5. We saw a couple of times this kind of a consolidation. For example, here it broke out, pulled back a little bit, went to the highs again, and instead of dropping back down, started to consolidate for a little while, and after that it broke out. It went from 16 to 35, so more than double. This kind of setups just gets you a huge risk reward, and you can be able to catch those kind of moves if you focus on this kind of setups. Now, after a while, this stock is done, starts to consolidate, starts to slow down, and this is definitely normal. You cannot expect the stock to continue to go higher and higher without taking a breather or pulling back and consolidating for a while. And this is what makes me interested in this current setup right now. We saw after this huge move another breakout, and then the stock pulled back into this 50 EMA right now. So we're currently holding this previous low and the 50 EMA. We made a double bottom here, as you see, and we're consolidating. Now, for now, I would like to see a little bit more consolidation here, a little bit more pullback maybe into this 2450 area, and from there, maybe some kind of a bullish candle, something like a doji candle followed by a green candle, something like that, a bullish pattern. Again, guys, if you don't know what I'm talking about, I'm explaining those patterns very in detail in my trading course, so feel free to check this out. Basically, what you want to see is a small consolidation here and then reversal candle, something green where you have more signs of buyers' interest and buyers stepping in here. So this is a very nice looking chart so far. As I mentioned, guys, this made in the past huge move. I really like this stock, and we're going to discuss why exactly. So I don't like it only because of the chart and only because of the technical analysis. I really like those kind of setups also because of the fundamental analysis. So some of you might already know I like combining both fundamental and technical analysis, and I like to focus on stocks which have huge growth potential, which are ready to explode very soon, and which will continue to grow. And this is how I'm able to catch those moves normally. If you have a stock which is trading around maybe $5–10, and then all of a sudden it finds buyers' interest and it starts to accelerate and explode to 20, 30, even 50 and more dollars. So this is a very nice looking stock, and it also has exactly what I'm looking for, growth potential, and we're going to discuss that in a few minutes. As you see, I wanted to show you this setup in the past, guys, how this works. This is the Baroque Blaster setup. Again, we see a huge breakout, pullback, and a long consolidation. So this consolidation is not 3-4 days. Normally it can go to 5, 7, 8 days, 10 days, and this is where a lot of tension is built, and all of a sudden the breakout is, like I mentioned, explosive to the upside. In this case, it was not that huge, but it continued to grind higher and higher, and it went from 450, as we see here, into 1340 or 1350 area. So very nice looking chart, not a single sign of a weakness here. Most of the tech stocks, as we remember, they went down, started to lose a lot of percentages, 40, 50, even 70%. This stock has been actually very bullish throughout the whole time. So this stock has been, as we see here, after this breakout on earnings, a very nice looking chart. Again, something what I would like to mention as well is that this stock is also an earnings winner. What does that mean? This means that whatever the earnings were, either good earnings or bad earnings, the reaction was good. So we saw a gap up here, a continuation higher, small pullback, and we are holding this breakout level here. So this means some investors are interested in that stock, they like the earnings, and they most likely will continue to buy this stock. So now let's check out some of the fundamentals and see some of the key factors why this stock is interesting, not only based on the chart. So for that, I'm using, guys, Chartmill, and I know some of you probably already know that, but I'm going to post the link just in the description below, and you can check this out. It is free, and you can use that as well if you want to check out really fast what's going on with the company, what is the current profitability and growth rate of the company, and so forth. So first of all, we see here the profitability of the company, and we have return on assets of 11.46%, so this is very good, and it is better than the industry average of 5.35%. And also we have return on equity of 32.68%. So this is actually a very good number here, and it is also one of the best in the industry compared to the average of return on equity of 23.50%. Profit margin is somewhat fine, 7.49%. It is also best in the industry. So this is a very good looking profitability. This is all I want to know for now. Now we're going to check out the valuation. As you know, guys, when we have growth stocks, the valuation can be bad. In this case, we have actually a very good valuation, even though the company has growth potential. So this is a very good thing if you're trying to find growth stocks which are still not too expensive and have good value. We see here the price earnings ratio is 7.23, which indicates a rather cheap valuation for BGFV. Also, compared to an average industry price earnings ratio of 14.82%, it is valued cheap. So this is actually very good. Everything looks fine here so far. You can check that in detail if you're interested, of course, but everything looks fine to me. And like I mentioned, we have here some good growth. So as I mentioned also on the chart, earnings per share is grown by impressive 3,660%. So this is a huge growth, guys, and that's why we saw this acceleration in the price. And this is exactly what we're looking for here. Normally, you will not see that kind of a growth with value companies. So people who are looking for value investing or companies which are beaten down or stuff like that, you will not see that kind of a growth so fast. That's why I like looking for growth companies, because they just get us more opportunities to the upside. We can see those explosive moves of 100, 200, 300% to the upside if we focus on those. So BGFV shows a strong growth in earnings per share over the past 5 years. It's been growing by 28.26% yearly. Again, every company can fake quarter after quarter, but the company cannot fake 5 years. It will be much harder for them to fake 5 years growth. So that's why I would like to see always how is the company doing in the past 2 years, 3 years, or maybe even 5 years. So revenue looks also very good so far, and we see that BGFV will show a small growth in revenue in the next year. So everything looks fine here, guys. We have a nice growth company. It might continue to grow. We have very nice looking chart, all the factors which I want to see. This chart is pulling back into support area, so it is not already at a breakout or a high level. Definitely something to keep on watch for the next days and weeks. And also make sure you let me know if you have any questions about this company, or in general how to find those stocks or how to enter and exit those stocks. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Have a great weekend, and I will be back here soon with my next stock pick, with my next video. Bye.